Hi all, how you doing? Hope you're doing great wherever you are in the world. Okay, so Remittix, this is a project I should have covered over a month ago, really. I don't know why I haven't got around to it, just time and stuff, bit difficult. But anyway, Remittix, I'm going to say straight away, it's 100% a scam, okay? This project is, I believe, it's by the same people who did Rank Finance, Retic Finance, and currently Rexus Finance, which is still in pre-sale. Okay, and what these people like to do is get another project going, um, while one is still on the go, and the one on the go at the moment is Rexus Finance, which has raised 44 million. And don't get into this. This is a scam, okay, in my opinion. Now you only have to look at the prices of the other two projects. So Rank Finance was one of the first ones. And by the way, don't ask me why they want to keep calling their projects begin with the letter R. I don't know why. I guess it brings them good luck. Okay. It seems to be working so far. So they're taking lots of your money. Okay. So look, Rank Finance down 97.7%. All right. From the opening. Retic Finance, even worse, down 99.14%. So, what I'd ask you guys, do you want to be part of a project which is down over 90% and closer to 100% than 90%? Do you really want to be in a project like that? Hmm. Yeah, you shouldn't take too long to be able to think about that one. Um, so Remittix is similar to, those other three projects, Rexus, Retic, Rank, okay, all pre-sale scams, pre-sales which go on and on forever, it seems. Uh, but these guys promise so much. They create a great white paper. Sorry, a great white paper if you're uninformed and if you're new to the space. It all looks great, all right? But when you dig a little deeper, you find out it's very vacuous, okay? There's not much content in it. It's just a lot of word salad, all right? So cross-border payments, this is what Remittix is offering. Cross-border payments reinvented. Remittix enables users to pay fiat into any bank around the world using crypto by just simply connecting your wallet. That just sounds ridiculous, that you're just going to be easily going to be able to do that. That just sounds like uh it sounds very dodgy, okay, that you just be able to send some money from here to there without any without any bank sort of worried about that you're just transferring this money over, okay? It sounds extremely sus, all right? This is the sort of thing that people get sent to prison for, just sending money. Um, what's to stop you sending like millions of dollars over, okay, from that you could have scammed off someone and just sending it over, all right? You have these a lot of people doing getting done for fraud, for wire fraud and things like that. Um, so it just sounds ridiculous. Bridging crypto of local payments networks globally. Okay. Use crypto to pay directly into any fiat bank account. I find that very hard to believe. Okay. Dealing with my sort of bank and wanting to sort of move some money into crypto, they ask a million questions. That this Remittix is sort of making it sound like it's going to be like click your fingers and it's done. Um, no, I just don't believe it. If you look into this, you've got no idea who these people are. Okay, there's no mention of people. So imagine if they're going to grow this into a multi-million pound business, and they've got no people behind it, no head honcho. All right, community reviews. All right, and then they're showing these two YouTubers. You go and have a look at the people promoting this, and basically, obviously, sorry, I say obviously, there are a few people now who are sort of saying it's a scam. So you got Net Crypto who compares it. He is obviously comparing it to Rex's Finance, and no doubt well, I guess he'll compare it to Retic Finance and stuff like that, saying it's the same people, just as I say it's the same people. This Jacob Cryptoberry, he's a scam tuber. He's one of these people who'll just shill anything, okay? If you give him a few $100, he'll promote your project, all right? So what I'm saying to you new guys who think, oh, this sounds great, it won't be, all right? You're more likely to lose close to 100% of your money, and you've also got a chance of losing even more than that. Because what happens if I go to well, actually, just finish about this. So these YouTubers basically scam YouTubers. Okay, they'll promote any old dodgy nonsense. Okay, um, yeah, especially this guy and Crypto League, Crypto Chino. Right. So you only have to look at the quality of the YouTubers promoting this. If this is a real project, okay, you'd have decent people promoting it. You know, people like when I say decent, I mean decent-ish. People like Crypto Banter and Crypto's R Us and things like that. You know, big channels that have got some legitimacy about them. Whereas these guys, you know, they don't. Okay, they are YouTubers who are scam tubers who promote any old crap. As I've said before, for a few $100, they're happy to do that. So let's have a quick look at the white paper. Okay. And again, audit, you know, that an audit isn't worth the paper it's written on, okay? These audits are terrible, okay? They generally just check out the code. You know, the code could be good, but the people behind it can be scammers, okay? So it's not proving anything an audit. White paper is, you can see here, it's just very kind of generic stuff. This is a very common thing with new businesses trying to impress. They'll say stuff like, with the crypto economy now valued at over 3.2 trillion, Remittix addresses critical gap in connecting these two financial ecosystems. So what they're trying to do here is give you the impression that they're going to get a big chunk of this 3.2 million. Imagine if they could get 10% of that market or something ridiculous, which is no chance, by the way. Okay, so they go into it a bit more detail and say the market in this area is worth actually 1.5 billion. Okay, so a lot lower figure, obviously, but 1.5 billion is still a lot. So if they could corner a big chunk of that, they'll be doing extremely well. But the thing is, it's not going to come to fruition, guys. It's not going to happen. But this this white paper gives the indication that it might happen. All right. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to put it into newbies' eyes that they could do this. All right. They could get a big chunk of this $1.5 billion dollars, when in reality, they're not going to do anything. And I know they're not going to do anything because there's no talk about what banks are connected with them. You know, they should be saying stuff like, you know, we're already in talks with Barclays, okay, and we can prove this by, you know, Barclays have tweeted, you know, that they're going to be working Remittix when they get going and things like that. But you know, there's no people behind this. Barclays would not, you know, no proper bank would work with Remittix when you don't even know the people behind it. So it's absolutely, you know, you're living in cloud cuckoo land if you think this is going to be a legit project because there's no legitimacy about it. There's no people to back it. There's no head honcho saying, "Oh, right, he was the CEO of Lloyd's 5 years ago," or something like that. You know, he was an executive on PayPal or whatever. There's no people, all right, behind this, which is ridiculous when you're sort of dealing with potentially millions of dollars and you've got no person to back it up who's done other things in the past. Yeah, you've got nothing. You've got no numbers, no registration numbers with the FCA and stuff like that. You know, if you get companies like Western Union, They are registered with the FCA. Go to the FCA and look at Western Union. You'll see that, they've got a few numbers. They've registered with the FCA. If you were to look up Remittix with FCA, you're not going to find anything. Okay. So I'll let you have a look up on that. Why does it even need a pre-sale anyway in the first place? Um, Surely you would have some angel investors to invest in this. If it's so strong, with $1.5 billion market that they could access, they could get into, get the teeth into, okay? It's just a load of nonsense, though. So for me, there's way too many red flags, okay? To think this is going to be a legit project, all right? I don't think it's legit at all. I think it's going to go plummet down to close to zero pretty much straight away. It might sort of artificially go up because you guys might stake your money, okay, and not be able to sell. And what they'll do is they'll sell a lot of their crypto, um, or they'll even do some fake buys with some fake with some bots, just sort of boost the price to make it look good, okay, as well. That's another thing, strategy that these guys that they can use sometimes. So anyway, I've gone over this a little bit, quite a bit. Um, Too many red flags, all right, for me, and I would avoid this one like the plague. Okay, so that's Remittix. Don't forget to like and subscribe and have a good rest of your day and stay away from this project.